What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Christmas. I was trying to post this video before Christmas to kind of have like a little Christmas video, but we're gonna do this video to celebrate the new year coming in. Crazy ass year, crazy year. There's been some good and some bad, as y'all know, good and some bad. Um, but I'm gonna start this new. I'm gonna end this year, start this new year with a good video for y'all. I decided to get one of my homeboys that I played baseball and went to school with, to come through for a video, really quick video, before I left for the day. Um, I faded him up, hit him with a design. So hopefully you guys like this video. Yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna make sure you subscribe. Okay, check it out. Hey y'all, so before every haircut, make sure you comb through the hair and make sure you know what haircut they're gonna get. So to start off every haircut, at least every skin fade, get your trimmers. This guideline is kind of gonna be like a high mid on the sides, and once I start to pass his ear, I'm gonna drop it to kind of between the mid fade and the low fade guideline. And after I set my guideline, I'm just go ahead and trim everything under. After every step, almost every step, try to clean your clients consistently, make them feel as comfortable as possible. So after I trim everything down with my trimmers, set my guideline, I'm going to get my foil shavers, and I'm going to go up, leave about finger width of space so I can kind of blend out that line a little bit, kind of leave a little bit more of space for transition. After you leave that little space, use the top foil. If you have a double foil shaver, use that top foil to kind of blend down that line. Start from where you left off with your trimmers and just go down. Keep going, and that line will slowly start to disappear. So I'm about to set my first clipper guideline. No guard, lever all the way open. I'm gonna go about a finger width of space, maybe even more depending on the size of the head. And after that, to blend out my 00 guideline, close your lever all the way. Go flick out at that guideline you made with your 00. I like to detail with my trimmer a little bit between that little area, and then after your lever close, open it halfway and blend the rest between that guideline. Move your lever around, detail a little bit, and um, it's blended. Now to set up your next guideline, go ahead and get your one guard, lever all the way closed, and go up another finger with the space. And you're going to get your half guard, and you're going to do that same process of from closed to halfway. And if that line's not completely gone, you can go ahead and take off your half guard, open up your lever all the way, and flick out right in between. Maybe use the corners, detail a little bit, and that line is gone. So on this next guideline, you're gonna go ahead and get your 1.5 guard, lever all the way closed. Go up another finger with the space, maybe even more. I forgot to mention this earlier in the video. Sorry about that. But on the back of the head, try to make your guidelines a little more longer, a little more longer than a finger with the space, because the back of the head tends to be a little bit more harder to blend if your guidelines are not stretched out. So to blend out this line, you already used your one guard all the way closed. So you're gonna open up your lever halfway open and flick up halfway between that line. After that, you're gonna go ahead and open up your lever all the way and go up to where you left off with your 1.5 guard. Now, this little area is a little more, this step right here is a little more harder to blend, because half the time that line's not just going to disappear. So you're going to get your one guard, go up until you start to hear some cutting, close it halfway, and that line should already start to disappear. Now, we are going to start blending the top with the sides and our last guideline. So I get my 1.5 guard for this haircut, 1.5 guard all the way open, and I go where his head starts to kind of, curve to where it goes to the top. And to blend it out, I close my lever halfway, go underneath the guideline, close it halfway, go a little bit lower, and I get sometimes the line doesn't go away, so I get my one guard and kind of just detail a little bit. So now we are going to blend out that line, and with my thinning shears, do exactly that. Comb it down and just keep cutting up. Comb it down, keep cutting up. And this is a technique called shear over comb. You can do this also with regular shears. also, but that is, it can be difficult at times if you don't know how to do it correctly. This is just an kind of like an easier way to take out any dark lines that you see. People use the shears to texturize the top, but right now we're just gonna try and take out that last line as we're going to the top of the head. Now we're gonna start trimming off the top. He doesn't comb his hair in a certain direction. His hair in the front, I think he has like a remolino or a cowlick in the front. But we are gonna trim it as short as I possibly can in the front. He likes his hair pretty short. And you're gonna, after you make that first cut, you're gonna comb backwards, not too far, comb backwards, and you're gonna see a guideline moving with you as you're going back. Follow that guideline, and once you do that, move a little bit to the next section to the right, and what you cut in the middle, that guideline is going to stay with you the whole time you're cutting the top. So just make sure you follow that guideline. Make sure everything is even. On the side of his head, it was really, it's short enough to the point where it's shorter than finger length. So I kind of just combed it down. This is the shear over comb, the other technique of shear over comb I was telling you all about. Whatever pokes out, you're gonna just cut that. Whatever pokes out. This is another way of blending the top to the sides. So I did this because, like I said, his hair was short on the sides. I couldn't get it. Just, it's shorter than finger length. I couldn't grab it. What you do to one side, please do to the other. Symmetry, guys. That's all it is. Symmetry, balancing out the haircut. That's all it is. So on AJ's edge up, he doesn't get a front edge up, but he does get a side edge up. I line up the sides a little bit. So all I'm doing is making sure that the corner of his hairline and that peak on the C cup are lined up straight. That's all I'm doing. Not really that hard. Just don't push them back. Don't push nobody back, please. I don't push anybody back unless they ask for it, which I encourage not to do it. So, like I said, I showed you all the shears. What you do to one side, please do to the other. Please do it to the other side. Now, whenever you're using the razor, don't really pull the skin as some may teach you. Kind of just make sure you grip it, hold it down so that you can line up that side edge up right. Now, as you can see, AJ has like a little light spot, but I'm not pushing him back. It's just a light spot. It's not his hairline receding. So all you're doing with the razor is lining up the hairs that your trimmer couldn't get and just making sure that your edge up is sharp. So like I said, what you do to one side, do to the other. I cannot stress this enough. So as I mentioned in the intro of the video, I'm gonna give AJ a little design. So to do designs, it can be simple, but it can be difficult if you don't have a good grip on your trimmers. So one way I like to do my designs is the way you hold your trimmers to do an edge up. You're gonna do that to create the outline of your design, the way the shape or the word, letter, whatever it is, whatever the design is. That's how you're gonna hold your trimmers. Now, I flip them in order to make it stand out a little bit. You know, make it a little thicker so that people can see it instead of just it being really thin. I flip them upside down and I just outline the bottom of the edge up. Now, to use the razor, you can stretch out the skin. It does make it a little easier. It's kind of like doing a beard. Stretch it out, make sure everything's straight. But on curved line, right now I'm gonna show you guys right now because I did like a curved line that went with the drop. On curved lines, use the corner or use as much of the corner of the blade as you can. Because on curved lines, if you hold it straight, it's gonna be hard to make it curved. It's gonna come out straight, of course, if you put the trimmer down straight. So on curved lines, make sure you use the corner of the blade. I used it straight. Don't come at me. I used it straight. But once I wanted it to start curving is when I started to use the corner of my blade. What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Christmas. I was trying to post this video before Christmas to kind of have like a little Christmas video, but we're gonna do this video to celebrate the new year coming in. Crazy ass year, crazy year. There's been some good and some bad, as y'all know, good and some bad. But I'ma start this new year. I'ma end this year, start this new year with a good video for y'all. I decided to get one of my homeboys that I played baseball and went to school with to come through for a video, really quick video before I left for the day. I faded him up, hit him with a design. So hopefully you guys like this video. Yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna make sure you subscribe. Okay.